Representing the Fergus Spartans basketball bodies, grade 12-6. Our 4-foot first grader, Colorado Schools, Christopher Wilkie. And also, our grade 9 second year, Hockey Schools, Vance Johnson.
Place to sit. We got the chairs on the ends, people are on their feet, and we're set to go here in just a minute. It's going to be a good game. All right, Spartans in their white uniforms tonight, and Central Lakes in their visiting darks here. Usually it's the home darks, but they do it a little different sometimes. Both teams exchanging handshakes. Final home season game for Fergus Falls this year. Get at the half, we'll talk to Ann Williams as the Lady Spartans lost here tonight, 61-54. Here we go. Savor is going to jump when he gets Hernandez, and the tip goes to the Spartans. Along the sidelines, Retzlaff now goes baseline, penetrating, shot up underneath, good. Retzlaff for two. And Chris, it's important for the Spartans to get a good start. They do it at home here, and boy, look out. There's a shot put up in the paint, no good. Rebound, no taken by Kimmon. Central Lakes with the basketball. Pass inside, Sam Bullis. Swings it back out to Kimmon. Looks at the three, decides not to. Man-to-man pressure by the Spartans. Three-point attempt, long bomber, no good there by Abramson. Rebound, Central Lakes. Steal by Schleeman as they try to get it inside to Gus Bullock. Front court, Fernholtz inside to Big Lou was stolen away there. Good play by Savoris. He saves it back into the hands of Kimmons. Here's Kimmon with the basketball, penetrates. Shot inside, but a foul on the Spartans. We'll see who it's on. It's going to be on Lou Hernandez. You can see it already, Chris, that Central Lakes will go hard to the hole. They'll push it, and they'll shoot the three. Here we go, inbound pass. It's going to be passed in by Hans Albrecht. He swings it in to Scott Kimmon. Tries a three, no good. Kimmon saved it off Retzlaff, his foot. It goes into the back court. And it's picked up there by Hans Albrecht. Near side pass, Abramson. Pass inside there to Savor. And it was tipped out of bounds by the Spartans. 2-0 the score, 18:53 left in the first half. We just get things underway here from Fergus Falls Community College. Scott Kimmon with the basketball. Sideline pass, Abramson inside. Gus Bullum going to the hole, and Bullum for two. Chris, a strong move inside there by Bullum. Inside to Lou. Retzlaff to Louis goes up for the dunk and is fouled. No doubt Lou would have put down the big jam there, but he's fouled on his way up. And Savor with a foul. Exactly right. We didn't see many fouls in the Okay, how much? Okay. Well, it's my fault. It's totally my fault. We're back. Apologize for that technical difficulty. We have trouble with our phone line here in the early going. A shot up there and a charging foul as Hans Albrecht goes strong to the hole. While we were away, Lou Hernandez with a bucket for the Spartans. They lead it 6-2 here with 17:31 left to go in the first half. Here we go. Fernholz with the basketball, swings it out to Retzlaff. Down low to Big Lou, tipped out of bounds there by Scott Savor. Noah saved. Now to the front court. Here comes Kimmon. Here's Kimmon. They push it up. Penetrates, goes into the corner with it. Here's Albrecht. He tries to go lane, and Tom Chapman is there to try to steal it away, and Chapman is called for his first personal foul. Chris, we're seeing a lot of quickness out here on both sides of the ball here tonight, aren't we? That's right. Here we go. Inbound pass. Shot put up there. Long three-pointer. Wow. Andy Abramson with an NBA three. Here's Retzlaff. Down in the corner. Fernholz sets up. 17-footer good by Chris Fernholz. It's 9-5. Spartans on top. Early going here in the first half. Center court. Here's Abramson with it. Tries the three. No good. Chapman goes up for the rebound. It comes down into the hands of Jason Retzlaff. Into the front court. Fernholz. Long three. Oh, right in front of the Central Lakes bench. And the Raiders want a time. The Raiders 5. Was back about 6 feet from the three-point line, and I think the three-point line is 19 feet 9 inches. I can hardly see that far. There we go, Kimmon with the basketball. They swing it over to their side to Scott Savoy. Tries a 17-footer, no good. High for the rebound goes Tom Chapman. In the front court to Lou. Over his hands, out of bounds. And a turnover there on the Spartans. That's their third. 3 turnovers on the Spartans here. 12-5 to score, 16-15 left in the first half. Near corner pass for Bullum. Bullum with the basketball. Gets a pick from Savoy in the paint. Bullum with a nice move inside. Good spinning shot in the lane by Gus Bullum.
Again, the left hand.
You pointed that out in the pregame show. He's a lefty and uses it effectively. Here's Fernholz. Pulls up three. He's going to try it. Good. Boy, Fernholz is right on on top of his game tonight. He's got the hot hand here in the first half. 15-7 the score. Spartans on top. Scott Kimmin, he tried to get it to Gus Bullum along the baseline. It was tipped out of bounds there by the Spartans. Andy Nelson comes in for Central Lakes. Nelson into the ball game. They'll stack it up. Go their different ways. Bullum gets it off the inbound pass, swings it out high to Scott Kimmin. Hand it off there for Hans Albrecht. Here's Albrecht with the basketball. Pass inside. Gus Bullum in traffic. I tell you what, 6'4" freshman going up inside against Big Lou and Schliemann. He's doing quite a job. That's right, uses body well. Here's Chapman from 15. That's hard off the back of the rim. Rebound, let's see who gets it. Chapman comes up with it. Swings it up to Fernholz. Fernholz, Chapman in the paint. Right-hander good. Tom Chapman with his first two of the night. Scott Kimmin in the lane. 10-footer. No good there. Big rebound, Jim Schliemann. It's the first we've heard from Schliemann tonight. Retzlaff, Hernandez. Here's Lou in the paint. Shot up there. Big Lou is fouled. He will go to the line and shoot two. Good pass there by Retzlaff as he finds Lou. And that's one thing about Lou, Chris, is he can run the floor.
Well, he's got good hands too. He needs to catch the ball and does a good job doing it.
Lou Hernandez will shoot two. Kevin Morrow into the ball game for the Spartans. Chapman comes out. And Dan Huberty set to come in for the Spartans. And that last foul on Hans Albrecht, his first. Fourth team foul on Central Lakes. Coming out now for Central Lakes, Hans Albrecht. Checking in, Jeremy Innes, his first action of the night. Schliemann comes out as Huberty comes in for the Spartans, and Lou Hernandez hits the free throw. Here's Lou's second free throw. He right-hands it and gets it to drop.
Lou's already 45 from the line.
All right. Central Lakes with the ball in traffic. Nelson up and in. Nelson off the pass, scores easily inside. 19-11, the Spartans lead by 8. Inbound pass goes to Jason Retzlaff. Huberty sets a pick in the backcourt for him. Now over the midcourt stripe, right in front of the Central Lakes bench. Here's Moreau. Pass into Lou. Here's Lou. Reverse layup. Good. Nice pass from Moreau into Lou Hernandez. Catch and shoot. There we go. Big Lou. Good hands. Takes it up strong. Here's Abramson with the basketball. Center court now for Bullum. Back to Abramson. Tries a three. Right hands it. Tell you what. That's what head coach Retzlaff said, that their perimeter players will shoot it. Albrecht, Abramson, and Kimmin. 2 3-pointers already tonight for Andrew Abramson. Here's Fernholz with the basketball. Goes near side. Pass inside to Lou. Good help side defense and a steal there by Gus Bullum. Into the front court behind the back dribble. Here's Bullum with the basketball. Bounce pass in the paint. Andy Nelson. Wow. Good transition there by the Raiders. 21-16. There's Jason Retzlaff with the basketball. And a double foul as Fernholz and Jeremy Innes going at it in the front court. Innes picks up a foul, and so does Fernholz. Nick Holmquist set to come in for the Spartans. Shumperlin in as well. Fernholz and Hernandez will come out. That's the thing, Chris, about this Spartan lineup. I tell you what, they're deep. Especially when you're playing games in successive days, you really need to have that depth. That's right. All right. Central Lakes with the basketball. Here's Andy Abramson down in the corner, off the hands of Robert Jessen, who had just checked into the ball game. Jessen, 6'4", freshman, from Brainerd. Front court. Here's Holmquist. Now Retzlaff. Jason with the basketball, working baseline. Merle tries a three. High arcing shot. Oh, that just about hit the rafters. I saw that. Hey, that's how the basket gets big, though. For any younger listeners out there, the high arcing shot. Here's Nelson with the basketball in traffic, trying to go over Huberty. Shot no good. Rebound underneath. Swatted out of there by Huberty. 3-point attempt no good by Abramson, and a jump ball on the rebound. Trevor Moreau with the big three-pointer on the other end. And that had the hang time of an NFL punt was. I didn't think that thing would ever come down, but that's the way you shoot them. The circumference of the basket gets bigger with the more art. It does. If you shoot it like this, there's not much room. You get it up there, and the basket gets bigger. Retzlaff has it stolen away by Nelson. Jason tried to get it back, tipped it out of Nelson's hand. I think we're going to see a number of threes tonight. The Spartans with 3 3-pointers in the early going here. Central Lakes with 2. And the Spartans lead it by 8, 12.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Again, the Lady Spartans lost 61-54 to Central Lakes, closing out their season. Here's a drive by Jessen along the baseline, good. 6'4" freshman, Jason, Robert Jessen. Here's Retzlaff, roll right in front of the Central Lakes bench. Goes free throw line to Huberty. Inside to Schliemann in traffic, stolen away by Nelson. Good help side defense. It was tipped out of Schliemann's hands in the front court. Here's Scott Kimmon. He penetrates. In traffic off the glass, Scott Kimmon. And Waz, Central Lakes can penetrate. That's very evident. Here we go. Here's Holmquist. Looks at the three, decides not to. Tries to get around Abramson and loses it out of bounds. And the Spartans with 6 turnovers here in the first half. That's right. Particularly Hernandez, he can really make you alter your shot. Far sideline pass. Kimmon with the basketball. Center court now for Innes. Here's Innes with the basketball. Goes left side. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it back out top to Innes. He tries a three. Right hands it. No good. Let's see who gets the rebound. It's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Central Lakes. Jeremy Innes couldn't hang on. The last Otter hockey score we had, the Otters in the second period leading Benson by a score of 3-0. We'll get an update at the half and at one of our next breaks here. Here's Trevor Moreau along the far sidelines, picks up his dribble, and is fouled there by Jeremy Innes. Second personal on Innes. 24-20 the score. Spartans lead it by 4. Chapman to toss it and gets it into Schliemann. It was stolen there momentarily, but Schliemann gets it back. Here's Moreau, another long three. Off the glass! Oh! We'll take it any way we get it. I don't think Trevor meant for that, but off the glass, 6 points for Trevor Moreau. Spartans playing man-to-man defense. Here's Innes, penetrates, nowhere to go, left his feet, gets it off there to Jessen, and it's stolen away there by Moreau. Boy, Trevor Moreau playing well here. And Schliemann can't find Chapman as he throws it out of bounds. Trevor always with a lot of composure out there, a real smooth operator. Central Lakes with the basketball. With it is Andy Nelson. And a push underneath on Central Lakes. Wow. Jeremy Innes with the foul. And he's picked up 3rd here, or 3 fouls here, with just 10:28 left in the first half. Spartans lead it 27-20. And it's a bonus situation here already, Wise, halfway through the first half. The other thing, too, that has changed the game somewhat is the double bonus. And that's an automatic, too, and most likely the Spartans will get to that double bonus here rather quickly. Here's Moreau at the free throw line, misses the front end of the 1-and-1, no good. Rebound taken there by Central Lakes into the front court. Scott Kimmon gives it off. Long 3-point attempt there by Rich Oberfeld. That doesn't drop. Tom Chapman with a rebound. Here's Chris Fernholz. He'll set the offense. Here's Fernholz working on Kimmon. Lou inside to Schliemann. In the paint, shot up there, blocked underneath. Chapman trying to get the rebound momentarily, and it was last touch there by Andy Abramson. Good pass there by Lou inside to Schliemann. That's one thing about the entire Spartan lineup. Unselfish. They know how to move the ball. And the post players can go high-low very well.
Double figures.
Here's Chapman rolls out of the ballgame. Jason Retzlaff checks back in. Here's Fernholz. Near side for Tom Chapman. Chapman looks to penetrate. Retzlaff tries a three. Right hands it, hits it. Jason Retzlaff with 5 points. His first three-pointer of the ballgame. And Chris, the Spartans now with 4 three-pointers here in the first 10 minutes of the ballgame. Here's a three-point attempt. No good there by Abramson. Rebound Schliemann, and he's fouled. And Schliemann will shoot the bonus. And the foul is going to be on number 51, Robert Jessup. And Schliemann goes to the line here for the Spartans. Again, the Spartans coming off a big win. They dominated Northland Monday night. Here's Schliemann at the line. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Second coming here for Schliemann. Spartans shooting well from the line here, early going. And Schliemann misses this second free throw there. Rich Oberfeld, center court, it goes for Scott Kimmett. Spartans have played man-to-man exclusively here, Chris. And a shot put up there, air ball, nothing doing there for Jessen. Didn't get any iron that time. Here's Retzlaff into the front court. Now to Fernholz, inside, Schliemann, turnaround jumper, 6-footer, no good. Chapman tips it into the hands of Fernholz. Fernholz, a baby jump hook, that's no good. Scott Kimmon with a rebound for Central Lakes. Kimmon into the front court, they push it up. Here's Kimmon, down the floor, swatted there by Fernholz, but a foul on Fernholz. And I think, Chris, for Central Lakes to be effective here tonight, they're going to have to box out and run like the Dickens because
significant.
Yeah. And that's the thing about the Spartans too, that their big men can get up the floor and they can push it up the floor, no doubt about it as well. And the first free throw, good by Scott Kimmon. Timeout on the floor, a 20-second timeout. We'll pause for 30. Here's Scott. Following the timeout, the Spartans went the length of the floor. Jason Retzlaff shot no good. Came back the other direction, Central Lakes. And Scott Savor went to the hole and was fouled underneath there by Jim Schliemann. Here's Savor at the line, right-hander. That's good. I believe Central Lakes, I have them 3 for 3 from the line here in the first half. 31-23 to score, 8:40 left in the first half. Second free throw good by Scott Savoy. The 6'4 freshman, 6'6 freshman. Jason Retzlaff with the basketball working on Kimmon. Hands it off to Fernholz. Now Chapman in the paint, in traffic, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound taken underneath there by Gus Bullum. Front court, near side, three-point attempt. Central Lakes in and out, shot no good. Andy Abramson, but it was tipped up and in by Bullum. Gus Bullum with 8 points. Here's Jason Retzlaff for the basketball inside to Lou Hernandez. And a foul underneath, they call it on Scott Savor. His second personal. 31-26, 8:09 left in the first half. Talked to Ann Williams at the half of the men's game here. The official getting the foul right with the official scoring table. We get a lot of people in here, Waz, and the temperature goes up a bit too. You get a sweater on. That's right. And Lou misses the front end of the one-on-one, no good. Rebound tipped and taken by Central Lakes. Front court, three-point attempt. Should have been a travel, no call. Fernholtz with the rebound. Here's Retzlaff in the front court. Jason, pass inside. Schliemann, shot up, doesn't drop. Schliemann tips it, that doesn't fall. He goes up again and then gets just bear hugged. My goodness, Scott Kimmen. Schliemann missed, went up again. And Scott Kimmen came down hard. Schliemann will shoot two. That's the 10th foul. It's a double bonus now, remainder of the half. It was mixing up a little bit underneath there. That's right. Here's Schliemann at the line. And now let's see, Hernandez, one of the officials talking with Scott Kimmen. The captain is talking to the officials just to make sure that things stay under control. It's a 5-point Spartan lead, 7:50 left to go here in the first half. Schliemann to shoot a pair. Schliemann 1 for 2, his first trip to the line. Second free throw coming, that last fall on Scott Savor. Pardon me. Okay, Schliemann hits the first free throw. He'll get one more. Here's a second throw by Schliemann. That's also good. He's 3 for 4 from the line. Has 3 points on the night. Into the front court, here's Scott Kimmen. 33-26 the score. Spartans on top. 7:45 remaining here in the first half. Pass inside. In traffic it goes. Abramson back out. Gus Bullum in traffic. Left hand. Baby hook no good. Rebound picked up there nicely by Rich Oberfeld. Pass inside. Gus Bullum loses it. Fernholtz comes over with a steal. And he is fouled there by Rich Oberfeld. And Mike Turnbull upset about that foul, putting the Spartans back on the line. And Chris, that's one of those fouls where you know you commit the foul and one that shouldn't be committed way in the backcourt. That's right. Physical ball game here tonight. Fernholtz hits the first free throw. Second free throw coming. 34-26. Make that 35-26. 10 points now for Chris Fernholtz. Central Lakes with the basketball. Outside the perimeter, Scott Savor. They bring it center court now for Kimmen. Inside to Savor. But a foul on the Spartans. I believe it's going to be on Hernandez. Second personal foul on Lou Hernandez.
Ball number 55, Lou Hernandez, his second personal foul.
Lou definitely has to move.
Into the Raiders, number 13,
That's right. There's no doubt about it. The quickness, Brainerd. Hans Albrecht comes in for Central Lakes, and does Andy Nelson in for the Spartans to remain champion. He replaces Jim Schliemann. It goes center court, just about through the hands of Hans Albrecht. Albrecht started the ball game. He's back out on the floor, runs the point. Here's Albrecht with the basketball, pulls up, three-point, right-hander, short, no good, long rebound, gets it back, tries it again, blocked there by Chapman. Rebound in the paint, shot up, tipped up, doesn't drop, a scramble for the rebound. Good offensive rebounding there by Central Lakes. Here's Hans Albrecht, now down in the corner, three-point attempt, good there by Rich Oberfeld. Three-pointer by Oberfeld. Fernholtz tries a three, air ball. No good that time for Chris Fernholtz. Stolen away by Chapman and lost it back the other direction. Back and forth here for a couple of minutes. 35-29 to score, 6:20 remaining here in the first half. Hans Albrecht outside the arc. Bounces it in the paint. Gus Bullum in traffic. Left-hand hook, no good. Let's see who gets the rebound. Here's Bullum. Hands it off there. No look pass doesn't drop for Oberfeld. The rebound taken by Lou Hernandez. Lou's doing a great job on the boards here. Here's a shot put up by Retzlaff. Falling jumper from the free throw line. Jason has 7. 37-29. It's an 8-point Spartan lead. Their biggest lead of the ball game. Hans Albrecht. Near corner pass to Andy Nelson. Lou Hernandez working on Nelson. You can see Central Lakes is trying to get Hernandez away from the basket. Here's a steal. Yep, steal by Chapman. Here's Retzlaff. Front court, Hernandez in traffic. Shot up, blocked out of bounds. And Nelson gets in Hernandez's face there and sends it against the wall. Hey, look at this. Lou Hernandez and this Nelson's taking a swing at him. Unbelievable. The officials didn't call a thing. It was headbutting him out there. Inbound pass. Retzlaff into Hernandez. Shot up. And Nelson with a foul there on Hernandez. I tell you, Chris, these officials better get control here because on that last possession there, they were going at it in the paint. And the officials almost just oblivious to it. Here's Hernandez at the line, that last foul to Nelson. And Hernandez hits the free throw. Key here is in Spartans just to keep their composure and just to keep playing their game. 38-29, it's a 9-point Spartan lead. And Hernandez hits both the free throws. Big throws there for Hernandez. 39-29 the score. The Spartans now lead it by 10, their biggest lead of the ball game. 5:15 left here in the first half. Here's Gus Bullen outside the arc. Bullen with the basketball, hands it off there to Hans Albrecht. Albrecht looks to penetrate, tried to dish it inside. A charging fall on Albrecht. Lou Hernandez takes the charge. A big play there by Big Lou, and I tell you what, that's one of my favorite things in basketball when a guy takes a charge. Here's Retzlaff back the other direction, gets the layup to fall. Retzlaff now with 9. Here's Hans Albrecht, looks to penetrate. Albrecht has it stolen away by Chapman. The fans are on their feet. Look out. Oh, he missed the dunk. Chapman missed the dunk. Here's Retzlaff with the basketball down to Chapman. Tries it again and missed. Here's Retzlaff with a shot. That doesn't drop. Rebound underneath by Chapman. And Chris, you got to get the basket. I know, Chapman doesn't miss many dunks. But there he missed 2 in succession. And the Central Lakes guys are yipping with the Spartans here. A lot of emotion out on the floor right now. Oh, here we go. Nelson with the basketball for Central Lakes. 3-point attempt by Nelson, no good. Rebound taken there by Scott Kimmett. And Trevor Moreau saying that the ball bounced and hit the top of the basket standard. And the foul there on Trevor Moreau to reach on the rebound. And a timeout taken, the timeout, but Coach Retzlaff wants to talk to the official here because not in succession like that. It's a 12-point Spartan lead. Now that's their biggest lead of the ball game. I'd like to see them going to the half up by 15 or 16 here at home. And the free throw attempt front of the 1-on-1 missed there by Scott Kimmett. Rebound Schliemann off to Retzlaff. Here's Retz. See that? He was almost under the basket when he tried to get the pass from Retz.
That's a dangerous play.
Retzlaff laid it up for Chapman, and Chapman was pushed from behind. Wasn't able to get the jam down. That'll send Tom Chapman to the line. And the foul going on Jared Fordbird, who comes into the ball game for the first free throw. Tom with 2 points in the ball game. Here's a second free throw by Chapman. He right-hands it and gets it to drop. 40. Central Lakes with the basketball, far sideline pass. Gus Bullen, center court for Nelson. Nelson down low in traffic, shot up and in, pass nice in. Here's Jason Retzlaff for the basketball. It's out of bounds. 42-31 the score. Here we go, Central Lakes with the basketball. Here's Scott Kimmett with the basketball, top of the key, near side for Andy Nelson. Now Gus Bullen, he penetrates, left-hand layup in traffic, no good. Rebound through the hands of Tremaine Champion, but then a foul on Central Lakes. It's going to go on Jared Fordboard. So Fordboard picks up the foul. Second on Ford board. 3:34 remaining. Spartan.
Physical basketball.
That's right, because of course you get into situations, physical games like this, and it's easy to pick up fouls, especially to want to get Lou in foul trouble and or Schliemann, or any of the Spartans for that matter. First free throw, no good by Tremaine Champion. Second free throw on the way, right hands it, and it's good. Into the front court comes Scott Kimmon. Here's Kimmon with a basketball. Gives it up to Ford board. Ford board, cross court for Andy Nelson. They're going to go for a little bit of a delay here. We'll see how long it lasts. Here's Ford board, penetration. Now to Gus Bullen, penetrates, kicks it out. Shot put up there by Scott Kimmon, no good. Rebound and a push on the rebound. And that's going to be on the Raiders as well. And I think it's on Nelson here again. We'll see. No, it isn't. It's on number 21, Gus Bullen. Now Fernholz comes back in. He replaces Trevor Moreau. Trevor's done a good job here, off the bench here. In the first half, Trevor with 6 points. Schliemann at the line, hits the first free throw. Second free throw on the way. It's a 13-point Spartan lead, 44-31. Second shot by Schliemann, that's good. There we go, back the other direction comes Central Lakes. Here's Scott Kimmon, top of the key, man-to-man pressure by the Spartans. Once again, Andy Nelson looks to penetrate. Here's Nelson working in traffic, kicks it out through the hands of Gus Boehm. He and Abramson go and flag it down. Center court for Scott Kimmon. They like to penetrate and kick it out for the three. Here's Andy Nelson. He penetrates. And a foul there on Tremaine Champion. That's what they like to do, isn't it? While it's penetration, try to find the guy for the three, and then crash the boards. Holmquist comes in. Tremaine Champion comes out for the Spartans. And Andy Nelson to the line. First free throw good, one more coming. He has 5 points in the first half. And coming back in for Central Lakes, Rich Oberfeld. He replaces number 41, Jared Fordboard. Here's Nelson at the line, second free throw. The right hands it and hits it. 6 points for Andy Nelson. Retzlaff with the basketball. 2:38 left in the first half, 45-33 the score. Here's Fernholz with the basketball, center court for Schliemann. Retzlaff in the corner, looks to penetrate, pulls up, 12-footer, good. Jason Retzlaff having a nice first half here, 11 points. Raiders with the basketball, top of the key here, Scott Kimmon looks to penetrate, working on Fernholz in the paint. Pass inside, gets it to Gus Bullen. Smart thing there, he didn't leave his feet. He stayed on the floor, found Bullen. A lot of times guys penetrate, they have a tendency to leave their feet automatically. Here's Retzlaff from the baseline. Wow, pull-up jumper. Jason with 13. 49-35 the score, under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Three-point attempt, no good there by Scott Kimmon. Rebound Schliemann, front court, Fernholz. Right-hand layup. Oh, a block there by Andy Abramson. A block. Did they call it goaltend? No. A goaltend, count the basket. He pinned it against the glass. And we'll give Chris Fernholz the bucket. Champion comes out again. Dan Huberty comes in. Holmquist into the ballgame as well for the Spartans. And tell you what, Abramson got up on that one. Yep. Oberfeld inside. Andy Nelson working on Huberty. Shot up, stuffed by Schliemann. Here's Retzlaff. Big block by Schliemann. Huberty was there initially, and Schliemann picked it up. Here's Jim with the basketball, trying to bounce it back to Jason, cutting through the basket. It's picked off there on the way by Scott Kimmon. Kimmon in the front court. Far sideline, Rich Oberfeld. Bounce pass inside, Nelson. Nelson working inside. Shot up. Nelson is fouled by Huberty. That's Huberty's first personal. I'll tell you what, Central Lakes, a very athletic team as well. Isn't that pretty obvious here that they don't have the size, but they do a number of things well, and that's what head coach Retzlaff said, that the penetration and the three-point shooting would be the keys in stopping the Raiders. Nelson misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Second shot by Nelson, and that's good. 1:12 left in the first half. 51-36, Spartans lead it by 15. Here's Retzlaff with the basketball, picks up his dribble, center court for Fernholz. Back to Jason, long three. Good! 7 feet behind the line there, and Jason Retzlaff with his patented three-point shot. 2 3-pointers. In the traffic, in paint, shot up underneath, good by Scott Kimmen. And Schliemann steps over the inbound, align the baseline off the inbound pass. 16 for Jason here in the first half. 2 3-pointers, 5 two-point field goals. Inbound pass here, Scott Kimmen to toss it in. He gets it inside to Oberfeld. Bounce pass in the paint, working in traffic, Gus Bullen. Kicks it back out to Abramson, tries the three and drains it. Abramson for 3. He has 9 points. 3 3-pointers. 54-41. Here's Fernholz with the basketball. They're going to pull it out and go for 1. Down to 15 seconds left. Here's Retzlaff working on Scott Kimmen. Down to 10. Jason looks to penetrate. Picks up his dribble. Swings it out. Holmquist pulls up. 19-footer, in and out, no good. Tip on her side, inside. Huberty under the basket. Shot up and in at the buzzer. Then Huberty at the buzzer. The Spartans take a 15-point halftime lead.